Browns fans, we got some more positive news about Shedeur Sanders. We're going to look at some advanced numbers, analytics. You're going to like what you see with number 12 and how he looked in that Titans game. Might be better than we actually thought. And then another rookie in Cleveland, Carson Schwesinger. Some good news about him. He's getting a lot of praise around the league. And the Browns made a few roster moves, a couple signings. We're going to give you all of the latest on today's show. Do not miss it. And that's why you don't want to miss anything Cleveland Browns related. Join the party here, folks. We're already halfway to being halfway to 66K. There's always a new milestone because you guys are the best, and there's so much news with the Cleveland Browns. So be the first to know. Hit the sub button. Almost there to 65.5K. Appreciate you all joining this party. All right, the first element of news we're going to take a look at here. Quarterback power rankings list dropped on NFL.com, okay? Shedeur Sanders has skyrocketed after his third start. He is now ranked as the 22nd best quarterback according to power rankings across the National Football League. And you know what? For a list that they originally put him out as like 30th because he hadn't played a game before, the way that he's moving up over and over and over again, I mean, guys, that's pretty good because he'll only keep climbing if he keeps improving as he has week to week. And look at the quarterbacks that they have listed behind Shedeur Sanders now. So, according to NFL.com, Shedeur is already ahead of Jackson Dart. He's ahead of Tua, ahead of our old friend Kenny Pickett. See, I told you we should get rid of Pickett and keep Shedeur in training camp. Go back and watch those videos. Jacoby Brissett, another one of our old friends. Marcus Mariota, obviously. Look at this. Cam Ward, the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft, ranked below Shedeur Sanders, as is Kirk Cousins. Another one of our old friends, Tyrod Taylor. Man, we've been through a lot. Phillip Rivers is on the list, by the way. Can we talk about how crazy this is that Phillip Rivers could start in an NFL game this Sunday? Dylan Sampson was not born when Phillip Rivers was drafted. I'm not kidding you. He was born a couple months after Phillip Rivers' draft. And he might start. It's crazy. And then number 9, J.J. McCarthy, dead last right now. And so it looks like things are looking up in Cleveland. He's being ranked ahead of, quote-unquote, the 2 best rookies this year. It's almost as if he should have been a first-round pick. Some NFL news surrounding this as well. Shedeur Sanders is the only rookie quarterback this season with 300 passing yards in a single game. Jackson Dart hasn't done it. Cam Ward hasn't done it. Tyler Shuck hasn't done it. I don't care who you name. They have not done it. Only Shedeur Sanders in just his 3rd ever start. Not just rookies, by the way. Drake May, no 300-yard games this year. Trevor Lawrence, none. Caleb Williams, who we're about to face, none. Shedeur's already done it. Had 364 against Tennessee. And since the merger, there are 2 quarterbacks, folks. Listen, I don't know if you believe in coincidences. I think everything happens for a reason. I don't think coincidences are a real thing. Quarterbacks to throw exactly 364 yards in their 3rd career start. There's only 2. Tom Brady, Shedeur Sanders. And they both wear number 12. I haven't made any crazy claims. Don't come at me. I'm just putting out the numbers. Okay, this is a stat. Look at it. Do with it what you will. And people are saying that Harold Fannin and Shedeur, I'm hearing they're the next Brady and Gronk. Okay. Don't ask me who's saying it. All right, it might not be the analyst yet, not the experts. Okay, people are saying it. It's been said. I'm not saying it yet. Okay, I'm just saying I've heard it said. Don't ask me who said it, but potentially they're calling this the next Brady to Gronk for the next 10 years. It'd be electric. Look, we won't go crazy here on the show just yet, but there are so much good takeaways from that performance against Tennessee, folks. Look at some next-gen stats here. Sanders averaged 3.5 seconds to throw in Week 14. That's the 2nd longest by a quarterback in a game this season. But that's not a credit to the offensive line because the second part of this is the Titans pressured Shedeur on 63% of his dropbacks, the highest pressure rate of any defense in a game this season. Shedeur has the ability to extend, buy time, make plays. And so people say at times he's holding on to it too long, but what we saw against Tennessee was he actually was making plays, buying time, and it led to multiple deep shots that you haven't seen all year long. To build on the Shedeur to Fannin connection. I think this might be Shedeur's favorite target. Fannin is the Browns' leading receiver this year, folks. He's a tight end. Let's take a look at this play. It was one of the best throws, maybe the best throw that Shedeur made that day. So the Browns' offensive line gets beat by a simple twist, right? A stunt. Free runner right at Shedeur. He's got to make this play immediately. There's no time to analyze. We're in our own territory. He ends up taking a hit on that play by 2 Titans. He was getting beat in that game physically. And this is something Mel Kiper said in the draft, is that his toughness, underrated aspect of Shedeur's game. He took a lot of hits against Tennessee, and he stood there and delivered a perfect throw to Harold Fannin Jr. down the sideline. Dropped it in the bucket. It was one of the best plays I saw from him. And this is what has improved game to game to game. Is he understands now, behind that Browns offensive line, you're going to face pressure. And so I liked where he was able to set his feet, make the throws, get that ball out quicker than in previous weeks. And, as I showed you from the next gen stat, buy time, evade pressure, get outside of the pocket, spin out of sacks as he does. Like, he's working on all these little things, and it's working well for him. Shedeur and Fannin were both nominated for Rookies of the Week, by the way. I mean, if we hit on this Shedeur pick, folks, this draft class is going to be special for Cleveland for years to come. And I'm seeing a lot of positive signs. There were a lot of good from number 12 on Sunday. Look at this passing chart as well. It's beautiful. Spreads it out everywhere across the field, just like Tom Brady would. Again, I'm not saying, don't come at me. I'm just saying it's an amazing passing chart. It's everywhere on the field. It shows that he's going through his reads. He's making them quicker, getting it out faster. And when he is holding it, it's because he's making big plays. Look at the multiple deep shots that we had. The perfect touchdown throws, by the way, to both tight ends, to Njoku, to Fannin. Put them in those balls in the perfect spots that they needed to be. Finished with 364 yards, folks. So it's a lot of positives that I saw. It's a lot of improvement from the Niners game. And I really think it's someone that is making the case to be our guy next year to build around. I mean, it's only 3 starts, folks. Give him a lot more time, and I think if he could show us in these next 4 games, like, we should go out and get offensive linemen and wide receivers. You're still suffering from the Watson deal. Like, I think it's a lot of pluses from what we've seen from Shedeur Sanders so far. So that's all good for Cleveland. If you're hyped up about it just like I am, let me know in the comments section. Does Shedeur have you pumped? Type Y for yes. Type N for no. Let me know. What's the mood with the Browns fans right now? But for real, there were a lot of pluses against Tennessee in his footwork, in his accuracy, all of it. And I think it's something to look forward to here in Cleveland for the next 4 weeks. So let me know in the comment section how you're feeling about it. And coming up on the show, we've got more pieces of good news for Cleveland, including some roster moves. You're not going to want to miss a couple more signings to the Browns' active roster. Before I tell you about that, though, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, and that is PrizePicks. This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. It is the holiday season, the best time of year for sports. Bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It is all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there is one place where it feels good to be right. PrizePicks. I love this app, man. It's a lot of fun. I win money doing it. Because I cover the Browns, it helps me know what picks to make. Last week, I heard that Shedeur was going to rip it, so I picked more on his passing yards, and boy, was I right. When Cleveland plays a bad run defense, I'm all in on Quinshon Judkins' projections. And new feature alert, PrizePicks now has early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in, and I'm hoping that I cash in. You know I'm always putting Shedeur Sanders in my lineup lately, and it's working. More than half a passing touchdown, more than 149.5 passing yards, and finally, Jake Bates, more than half a field goal made. You can make some money if you download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. Now let's take a look at some of the Browns' roster moves that they made today and last night. The team announced that they have signed tackle Jeremiah Byers off of the Cardinals practice squad, and running back Travion Williams off the Chargers practice squad. In addition, the team signed defensive tackle Maurice Hurst to the practice squad and released D.T. Simeon Barrow Jr. from the practice squad. And so Cleveland bringing in another tackle, one of our biggest positions of need. There's injuries to the offensive line. And I like this style of tackle. 6'4", 300 pounds. He's a big fella out of Florida State. Producer Reed, shout out the Knowles. The story with Byers, though, he was an undrafted free agent, and he landed on the Arizona Cardinals practice squad. I don't know if he will make an impact right away. 4 games left for Cleveland, but you got to remember, Jack Conklin is still hurt. His status in question for this Sunday. Wyatt Teller going to be out again. They're trying different things. They're trying different rotations, and you're going to need different offensive tackles, and so it's good that they bring another one in. They also brought back Travion Williams, who was on the Browns practice squad and played in some preseason games. If you remember, I was calling those games. I remember calling out his name, and so he's a former Bengal as well, which maybe not a good thing, but he's out there. And Jerome Ford being on IR for the rest of the year now, he has to miss at least 4 games. There's 4 games left, so he's out for the year, confirmed. And Jerome Ford a free agent next year as well. So perhaps we'll get some reps from Williams, or maybe and hopefully Raheem Sanders can finally be active on game day, the big power goal line back who actually scored the Browns' first touchdown of this season. Would be nice if Cleveland could call him up. And then finally, another cornerback who also played in 6 games for the Browns this year, Trey Avery. I think Cleveland's still trying to go through a rotation for that third CB slot. Miles Harden getting what seems like the most reps there. But Trey Avery now added to the roster. So those are your Browns roster move updates here, bringing in a little bit more depth as we finish off here. And Bears head coach had some praise for rookie linebacker Carson Schwesinger, saying that Schwesinger kind of looks like Luke Kuechly to him. These were the comparisons that we started to get early in the season about Schwesinger, and he's really living up to it. I won't lie to you. He's absolutely balling. His pursuit is incredible. Ben Johnson overlapped with him, actually, as a grad assistant at Boston College, funny enough, and he got to know him a little bit, and that's why the praise really means something. This is a star rookie linebacker in Cleveland, hopefully for years and years, folks. I mean, he's going to be Defensive Rookie of the Year, as I predicted in Week 1 of the season. You can go back and watch. 111 tackles. I mean, it's unbelievable. Wherever the ball ends up, boom, beeline. He's there. It's beautiful to watch. He's got a couple interceptions as well. I mean, incredible what we're watching from 49. If you're fired up that we got him in Cleveland, let's start spamming 49 in the comments section. He's been electric. Out of UCLA, walked on, and now he's a beast for the Cleveland Browns. Oh, if we get JOK back next year, too, that linebacker unit looking scary. See if we bring back Devin Bush as well, who's having a great season. Spam 49 in the comment section if you're hyped up. Ben Johnson had some comments on Shedeur as well. He said this team, really the last 3 games with the new quarterback, you can feel the offense picking it up a little bit. He's a dangerous player. He's doing a great job as a rookie, and he was able to soak up the offense in the spring and summer and early into the season. Said he's dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. Said the offense is picking up. Ben Johnson, by the way, man, if he was our head coach, what he has done with Caleb Williams, he has put him in so many different positions to look amazing. Like, I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's Caleb. I think it's Ben Johnson putting the Bears in successful positions that Stefanski not doing as much for his rookie quarterback. If we had Ben Johnson with Shedeur, oh man, it'd be a lot of fun. And so some high praise there from the Bears head coach about 2 of our young rookies. Things are looking up in Cleveland next year, folks. I really hope we can get some wins. The defense, if it can stay as good as it was this year, and we build on this offense in the draft, I'd like to be optimistic going forward. So let's watch the next 4 games, see what Shedeur can do, see if Miles can break the sack record. You guys are awesome for hanging out with me here on the Browns Report. Hit that subscribe button if you want more Browns content for free every single day, and I'll see you next time.